Justin's going to hell for saying go Kings go and being a Ducks fan.
The girlfriend made me do it. Alright, beer lovers, welcome to another episode. I'm Justin.
I'm Jeff, and today we're in Rancho Cucamonga, California at King's Brewing Company. Now, I've actually tried a few of their beers before, but never actually been to their home base. I'm looking forward to trying some amazing beers that they have on tap today. Justin, how about you? Are you ready?
Go Kings go.
Let's have some beer.
Let's have some beer. So what would you sacrifice to make your dream come true? Because here comes today's history lesson about King's Brewery. It has to do with two brothers, Demetrius and Jeremiah Cooper. Now these guys were in, respectively in freight and in alarm and surveillance for 15 to 20 years. They gave up that dream. They gave up everything to be a brewer. They loved brewing. They bought a kit at Bed Bath & Beyond. They started brewing that way. They soon went on to whole grain, caught the bug of brewing, and eventually sold their house to make their dream of King's Brewing become a reality in 2015. They've been brewing here for almost 2 years now, and they've been well known for their hazy IPAs and their amazing use of ingredients. So if you guys are ready, I know I'm ready to try some beers. Let's get to it. Alright guys, first up for me is going to be the Juice Bomb. It's a 6.7% New England style hazy IPA. Now, if you've heard of King's and you have been able to try some of their beers and you haven't been to the brewery, this is probably what you've tried. This is their big brand name. This is the thing that's made them famous. And looking at it, it's going to be a tall drink of hazy deliciousness. Cheers. Now it's bitter, it's juicy, it's got those good hop presence, but it's still a northeastern at its heart. It's an IPA at its heart. You get that good bitterness on your tongue at the end, and it's all juice. It's not the juiciest of some of the ones that we've had, but it's also not the bitterest. One of the most bitter. It's right in the middle, and it's really good. It's just one of those ones that you want a little bit of bitter, a little bit of juice. Definitely quintessential northeastern IPA. And a very good interpretation of it. Cheers, guys.
Alright guys, well the first beer up for me is the new Moteca Northeastern Style IPA. This is 6.4%. It's brewed with a little bit of Galaxy as well. I believe Mosaic too. They actually just released this in cans, so I'm really excited to try this because if I really like it, I'll be taking home some beer today. So here we go. Cheers. So light. This is such a light northeastern style IPA. When it comes to the flavor, I mean, I'm getting a little bit of melon out of there. I'm getting a little bit of the tropical notes from the Galaxy. It's not so much pineapple as it is like papaya or guava. I mean, it sticks to that melon kind of vibe. I don't know about the malt body. I mean, I feel this actually kind of falls flat on the malt body. It's almost like a hop water. Yeah, I mean, it's like hop juice. It's good. It's good, but I've had better Northeasterns. I've had better IPAs in general. Probably not my favorite. Am I gonna bring some home today? I don't know.
Alright guys, next up is the Elote Cream Ale. It's 5.3%. And a lot of Latino, Chicano flavors, Chicano names. You're gonna notice that as a theme for this place. Elote, just a good ingredient in Mexican cooking, Hispanic cooking, and cream ale. Can't beat it, guys. Cheers. This thing is buttery, smooth, crisp, clean, refreshing. Everything you want in a good, crisp, clean cream ale. Try saying that 5 times fast. Crisp, clean cream ale. And this elote has it all. It's drinkable, it's easy, it's refreshing. 5.3 doesn't feel like that, it feels more like a 4. Definitely a good way to start the day.
Well guys, it's time for another Hefeweizen. This one is no different. This is called Esperanza Hefeweizen. It's 5.8%. It says it's clovey, it's got some banana in it. Typical hints of a normal Hefeweizen. What I will point out is it's quite clear. Normal Hefs are actually a little bit more on the cloudy side, so I don't know, let's try it out and see what's going on. Cheers. So, what I'll tell you is I'm definitely getting clove. There's clove in there for sure. But the banana is a little faint. I'm curious to see what kind of yeast strain they used with this particular beer, because I've brewed a Hefeweizen myself, tried a lot of different other Hefeweizens as well, and it's pretty standard across the board, but that's usually the ones that come out cloudy. This one is clear, and I'm not getting the banana. It is a refreshing drink. It's got a real crisp finish to it. The clovey spices on your palate is like someone's doing a salsa dance on your tongue. It's a lot of fun. And then it just finishes really just crisp, clean. It's just not, it's not what I thought it was. It's not a banana clovey-y hef. This is just a refreshing beer with some fantastic notes of clove in it.
Alright guys, so next up is the Dirty Harry Pale Ale. 5.7% used with whole melon. So this should be something really fun and enjoyable. Now the question I gotta ask, do I feel lucky? I feel lucky, folks. Cheers. Wow. I don't think I've ever had whole melon before, but you get definitely a great melon presence to it, and it just is smooth, it's easy drinking, it's refreshing, it leaves a little bit of an odd, like, bitter flavor to it, but it's not, like, unpleasant. It's on par with, like, any hop flavor that you get. It's really intriguing. You get this, like, bitter melon presence, and it's really refreshing. Really well done. And if you want to take a shot, this is a 44 Magnum we want to put down.
The next one sounds like a lot of fun. It's called Bizcocho Lechero. I'm white, so forgive me if I pronounce that wrong. It's a 9% ABV stout. It's fermented on top of boysenberries and marshmallows. What a creative idea for a beer. I don't think I've ever had anything like this before, so let's try it out. Cheers. You know what's funny? You get a little bit of smokiness on the back end. The beer itself, I'm not super familiar with boysenberries. I've had them enough. I mean, I couldn't distinguish them necessarily from the rest of the berry family. But the flavor in itself, it's still kind of subtle. But the marshmallow, it's kind of weird, like marshmallow. I don't even know how to define a marshmallow flavor. But you get it in this. You even kind of get the texture in a way. It's kind of soft, kind of pillowy, and then the malts kind of come through as well. You get nice roasted, toasted, chocolatey malts. This is a very interesting beer. I don't know if they necessarily pulled off the whole boysenberry marshmallow thing completely, but as a beer in itself, for what it is, I'm liking it.
Alright guys, next up, Brunch Juice Stout. You heard me correct. Brunch Juice Stout. It's 8%. It's a stout, but it has maple, vanilla, and oats in it. It's like all my favorite things in a drink. Time to go brunch, guys. Forget those mimosas or bellinis. This is where it's at. Cheers. It smells like maple. You drink it, you get that maple flavor, that vanilla flavor. You get those smooth, like velvety textures from the oats. Damn. I know the breakfast stouts was this thing like about a year ago or a couple years ago, but this just made me fall in love with stuff all over again. Oh my god! Wow. The flavors are so vibrant. You taste every little bit that they're talking about. The maple, the vanilla, the oats. It's like cereal in your mouth. Let the ladies have their blinis and their mimosas. Guys, this is where it's at. Get a big tall can of this and enjoy brunch the right way.
The next beer is called P-Town IPA. I'm willing to bet that that's an homage to Pomona, California, which is a neighbor to Rancho Cucamonga. This IPA is more diverse than I could have ever imagined. It's packed with 5 different types of hops. I'm not even going to bother listing them off because there's way too many. But hey, IPAs, this place is good at them. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. You know what I like about this beer? It's got a very I don't give a fuck attitude. It's not trying to like strategically mix hops together. It's going fuck it. Let's get some melon. Let's get some pininess. Let's get some bitterness, some dankness, some tropical, and some citrus, and just throw them together and see what the hell happens. This is actually, it's really good. I mean, if you want to learn a lot about hops and you want to learn about all the different flavors that can come out of different hop varieties, this is a great beer for that because I'm getting literally every single hop variety out of this beer. It's incredible. And also to note, it's extremely well balanced. It's got a great malty body to it. It's soft. It's slightly velvety actually, and in fact, it's a little bit on the cloudy side, which tells me that maybe they mix some oats in this as well. Not quite a hazy IPA or anything, but I don't know. It's definitely got a softer mouthfeel to it. But at the end of the day, as I said, if you like hops, you'll like this. Cheers.
Next up, I have the Darling Red. This is 7.2% a red ale with Citra, Cascade, and Amarillo hops. And we love our red ales here at Let's Have Some Beer. So I'm lucky enough to get this one off the desk. So cheers, let's do it, guys. Definitely more hoppy than you think for a red ale, but that's not a bad thing. You get this good, like, florally, piney presence. A little bit of dankness with all those hops, and 7.2% you feel it. But that, other than that, you get a good red ale, like, malty presence with that. It's like a red IPA almost. It is delicious. It's drinkable, but it's definitely one of those ones that won't sneak up on you. You know you're drinking 7.2%. This is a man's drink. And at seeing red, I'll be seeing red if I have a couple more of these.
Alright guys, the next beer is something very special. It's called the Janice Porter. It's 7.8% and it's a pumpkin and chocolate porter on nitro. Now the story behind this is Jeremiah's mother-in-law is named Janice and she passed away recently. So this beer is kind of named in her honor. Now it's brewed with chocolate and pumpkin. Sounded really interesting. I don't think I've ever had chocolate with pumpkin before, so I had to give it a shot. So here we go. Cheers to you, Janice. Cheers to you, Jeremiah. Okay, before I get to talking about the beer, I just want to point out that lacing. That is a beautiful khaki lacing. I mean, it's dark. It's dark. It's almost like the malts are sticking to the top of the glass. Now, when it comes to the flavor, this is a robust chocolate beer. I mean, the chocolate malts coming out of this thing are fantastic. They weren't using cocoa nibs in this. This is straight up malts for sure. When it comes to the pumpkin, I'm actually kind of surprised. I mean, I'm not getting a huge pumpkin presence. In fact, I don't think I can taste it at all. But if I'm gonna talk to you about this beer and tell you what I think of it, the one thing I will say is it's friggin' delicious. It's sweet, it's chocolatey, it's malty. It's a fantastic beer, and I definitely think that Jeremiah did right by his mother-in-law. This is a great homage to a great one. Cheers.
So So my last beer here is going to be a Baldy beer. Obviously a reference and a tribute to Mount Baldy, which is right next to us. This is their double IPA, 7.6%, made with Chinook, Cascade, and Centennial hops. Yeah, and a nice little red presence to it. Kind of looks like that red ale that we had earlier, but definitely with a double IPA should be something fun. Cheers. You get this piney resonance right away. It's not quite like resiny dank, but it's definitely piney. And then you get this like buttery taste right on the texture. It coats your mouth, it coats your throat. It's really, really delicious. The malts are definitely there. It's a little sneaky at 7.6. I'd say 6 or a high 5 to a low 6 for this beer. So it definitely sneaks up on you a little bit. But that being said, it's delicious, it's drinkable. In a double IPA, I mean, you're expecting a little boozy, but it's not that boozy, in my opinion. It's really, really good and a really, really good tribute to the piney forest of Mount Baldy.
The next beer up is called Proverbs Pale Ale. This is 6.7%, and I wish that I probably started with this beer because it sounds super refreshing and it sounds like it's not going to blast my palate out. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's beautiful, man. You got these bubbles raising, it's like a champagne glass, but it's beer. And who couldn't love that anymore? Anyways, let's dig in. Cheers. Alright, so this is a solid pale ale. Would I say it's anything to write home about? No. It's nothing revolutionary, it's not the most breathtaking pale ale I've ever had. But let me tell you something, if you're a fan of pale ales, if you like your hops but you don't like them strong, and you want something that you can drink for a long period of time, even though this is at 6.7%, this is the way to go. I mean, it's slightly citrusy, it's slightly piney, it's got like a really smooth finish to it as well. I mean, I feel like a lot of these beers that we've had here at King's is like butter, like smooth, like silk. Like there's something that they do with their recipes where their beers just like have like that 1,000-ply like Egyptian cotton sheet feel on your tongue. Like it's unreal, but they're doing something right because if I was gonna drink a pale ale, I mean, this would be a great go-to. Well, guys, of course, the last beer is going to be the one that puts me in bed. It's called Drawbridge Triple IPA. It's brewed with all Galaxy hops. It's 10%. The reason why I'm drinking this is because Justin saw All Galaxy and basically said, "Oh, Jeff, you like Galaxy? Let's try a 10%er with All Galaxy." So now comes the time where I try it out. It's actually got quite a hazy color to it, so I don't know. I'm either gonna hate this or I'm gonna love the shit out of it. So let's find out. Cheers. You know what's crazy? This doesn't taste like 10%.
Oh no.
On the aroma, you're definitely getting the pineapple. You're getting that tropicalness from the Galaxy hops. You dig in, it's definitely got a strong malty body to it. And mind you, we have had a few beers so far today, so maybe the booziness isn't kicking in the right way that it should. But the actual flavor, I mean, the malt presence is fantastic. Super well balanced with the hops. The Galaxy hops, it's still got that ripe pineapple kind of flavor to it. Slight bitterness. I'm curious to see how their hop additions work for this one. They definitely dry hop for this one, but at the end of the day, I'm actually kind of surprised. 10%. I always expect with an IPA at that kind of gravity level that I'm going to get something that is just super, super bitter, high on the IBU scale. And this really isn't. I mean, it's actually like hops on the nose, a mix of hops and really heavy malts on the body, and then a slight bitter hoppy finish. I mean, it's good. 10%. I'm actually kind of surprised. This is fantastic. Cheers. Well, now comes the time where we tell you guys what our favorite beer was. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off myself. I mean, we have a lot of really good beers here. Like, let's not get it twisted. I would say that King's Brewing is known for their Northeastern IPAs, but I would say that their other beer styles are just as amazing. At the end of the day, I was going to pick a favorite. It's going to be their flagship. It's going to be their Juice Bomb IPA. It's beautiful, it's hazy, and it is just filled with tropical aromas and flavors. I'm loving it, and I'm spilling it, and I'm going to let Justin talk so I can drink this. Justin, what was your favorite beer?
Okay guys, so like Jeff said, they're known for their hazy beers. They're really, really good. Juice Bomb is amazing. Their other hazies are just fabulous. But one of the things I want to highlight is their use of creative ingredients. That brunch juice order was amazing.
Yeah, it was. It literally tasted like chocolate pancakes with fucking maple syrup on it.
If I had to, I would definitely have it. I would have a glass of that drink here with me. Their triple IPA with the Alex is amazing. But here's the thing: there's certain beers you can taste, and you can just feel the emotion and the love behind them. And with the Janice, you can get that emotion. You can feel that emotion that was made in the brewing process, and it just you can taste the emotion, you can taste the love. It is so amazing. It is so flavorful, so rich, and I can't think of a lot of better porters out there, especially barrel aged. This gives them everything I want as far as the vanilla, the caramel, the chocolate, the pumpkin. It's all there. It's all in just vibrant qualities, and it's rather spectacular. And King's does an amazing job.
You get a piece of someone's heart when you try this beer, and on top of that, it's super enjoyable. Like, King's is going to put out amazing beers. I can guarantee you in the next 5 years, you're going to know that name if you live in Southern California.
Shows you the emotion and the love behind some of the beers that they have here at King's Brewing, and you can taste that in every sip. That's the kind of brewers you want to stand behind, and you want to have to drink from them constantly, over and over again. And we're just glad to have drinks. Kings, well done, guys.
Well done, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. Alrighty, guys, so that'll do it for us from King's Brewing in Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Your brewery is freaking amazing. We had a great time trying your beers, and we cannot wait to see what you come out with next. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Let's Have Some Beer. Cheers.